Good morning. Hey boys. Vampire Elich pouring in.
Oh
Hey
my
there, bro.
God. Have you seen that shit?
That was my second favorite American.
What the hell?
We're gonna be playing Draika this night stream. We're kinda working with the vampires together, so I guess it's fitting for this vampire stream. Cold, yeah, it's cold here as well. Temperatures dropped drastically in the last couple of days. What is this long loading time? Okay. It's turn 52. Crisis can happen between turn 60 and 80. I'm hoping it's not vampires. The goal of the campaign right now is to get Vlad to 71 regions. You guys can add or remove to this goal. If the vampire crisis happens, the goal will be to destroy the crisis. Crisis victory. Otiodi Bitterbark. Bitterbark means Dryad. Dryad office. Dryad office. Dryad office. You got a couple of ranks here, huh? We're dealing with the Bretonian army where the Greyhawks murdered the Hippogriffs. Deleted. Deleted. And we got a lot of life in the army, huh? Lot of life. There's an Ariel chosen led captain. Make it tanky. Any armors for her? John Shield is not horrible either. Let's give this guy a hard damage. We're Coil with Draika. These guys don't really need a weapon, but if you put a weapon on a malevolent ancient dream and you want that weapon to be attack, they already have very good stats just like attack. But this guy, it's not really a priority to have a gear. This guy's just gonna be a warden in the forest. Defense here. Get rid of this crap. Hey, Protic. I mean, Dryads are really cheap. Somebody gotta be Bitterbark, so might as well be this guy. Might as well be this guy. We get more Dryad buffs. The early starter was okay when the magic attacks and magic resistance existed, but since spell resistance is pretty poor. It should be a local region or local province. Okay. Otiori Bitterbark will guard the forest. Gene Beam here to harass. We destroyed Festus. We are allied with Vlad. We rank 2. Malekith is rank 1, Vlad is rank 4. The goal of the campaign is to get Vlad to currently 71 settlements. Crisis may happen as early as turn 60. We still have a Karazakar campaign in progress, And a planned Hexoatl in Grimhammer, which has some issues currently, I think. But so we're gonna save it for later. And there's a Call France campaign happening as well.
I'm listening.
Don't want to complicate diplomacy too much. Vlad Draika alliance. Draika Vlad is ideal, but Vlad working with Draika is not ideal. If you're playing Sylvania, you don't work with Draika. But if you play as Draika, Sylvania is ideal for flavor and as an ally. It will make campaign different. Depending how long you play, it might cause some complications, but it will be too easy if it didn't at that point. Will cause complications because you have to deal with more order factions, like High Elves.
Welcome to our paradise, honored guest.
They're paying, so why not?
Of course.
We ought to drop a lot of this diplomacy, honestly.
Champion of the lady.
We ought to drop a lot of diplomacy. I mean, it's just trade. We can't really, we have to just be careful some of these things here to minimize treachery if it happens. Who knows how long this campaign gonna go. I think as Draika to ally with Vlad is the way to go. Makes for a unique campaign. We are now at war with Kemler as well.
Setting traps.
I will not.
Assyrian wills it.
Probably should target the characters first.
If the forest wills it.
Lewin has a strong army here, but it's in the middle of two Skaven armies. While he's dealing with this, we're going to take his capital.
Guardian of the Deepwood. Protector of the forest. Tracking.
Keep an eye on the
Guardian
Skaven
of the
as well.
Deepwood.
Check out all these
Opening the
guys.
gates. Defender of Athel Lauren. Eternal Guardian. The forest is whispering.
What does it say? The reason why it's easy to have the Draken and Vlad work together because you can immediately transfer Essen and Nagenhof. And then your forest held grants relations with vampires. And when you complete the ritual, you get a landmark that grants you immunity to vampiric attrition. Because you're going to be surrounded by the vampiric corruption. So it looks like it's the way to go. Or you hate flavor. Okay, where is Draika right now? Destroying Clan Scryer. Yeah, destroying Clan Scryer here. Coron and the Battle Legions. Deborah says, I hate flavor, I eat all my food without salt. Typical American. Just give him 20% sugar and he's fine. I heard that in the 19th century, 1 in 10,000 people had diabetes. 1 in 10,000. Now in America, it's 1 in 11. So you fuck with fructose in an unnatural form in the liver organ. Most unnatural substance in the world, high fructose corn syrup. Eat an apple or a banana? Sure, your liver will be fine. We'll digest that fructose. Drink 10 bananas, you poison your body. That's how much they drink every day, 10 bananas on average. I heard that in America, the best Coke is the Mexican Coke. Because the Mexicans make their Coke with the real sugar, unlike the Americans, which make it with chemical sugar. That makes sense. So, Mexican Coke is more expensive than the American Coke. And the Americans invented Coke and have the worst Coke in the world. Now, any high sugar causes diabetes. We're just talking about the Coke flavor here. It is a known thing that sugary drinks cause diabetes, especially when overconsumed. That's no doubt about that. But when it comes to flavor of Coke, the Mexicans have a better Coke than the Americans. They say the high fructose corn syrup is healthier because it's cheaper. But it's a lie that just costs your health. It's not cheaper. It will cripple the health industry. Or maybe it will make the costs go up there. So everybody's winning in the industry, except the people. So how much is a can of a Mexican Coke compared to like American Coke? Clue this. What is the difference in price, I wonder? I think the real way to drink a Coca-Cola, if you're gonna drink the real thing, in that 250 milliliter glass bottle. And maybe like a once or twice thing a week. And not 5 times a day. Is the same? It's not the same price? A can of Coke here is €1, and 2 liters of Coke, which is 6 cans, is €2. I really like this chair, Zwarks. It's a really good chair. Still sturdy, still firm. Okay. Brass keep up there. I'm gonna go get a resource there for now. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, beer and Coke. It's like comparing coffee and tea. I think in small amounts it's the same shit. Sugar Coke or a beer. In large amounts, the beer might be slightly better. But they're still both bad. But in normal amounts, it's the same shit. If you drink it like a couple times a week, it's the same shit. But it's a different flavor. Sometimes you want a beer, and sometimes you want a Coke. Just don't go crazy. I did hear in the Latin America, Mexico, and South America, which are some of the fattest countries in the world. They have the biggest package of Coca-Cola. I think it's 3 liters. 3 liters. The Americans know how much 3 liters is. Uh, 3 liters. That's 100 ounce. I think. Yeah, that's a 100 ounce package of Coca-Cola. That is insane. If they make a package of 3 liters of Coca-Cola, this means that people are consuming 3 liters of Coca-Cola a day with sugar. That is about 11% sugar. That is over 300 grams of sugar. That is just making yourself sick. They call it family package. Family package of chips, family package of crackers, family package of cookies, family package of Coke. You know those fat fuckers are eating it all at once in the same day. It's addicting. If I drink Coke, I usually drink a whole bottle as well. But I drink the one without sugar. A really addicting combination is sweet and caffeine. When you mix those two, it causes addiction. I am somewhat addicted to it, I have to admit. 2 weeks don't pass when I don't drink it. I always come back to it and then it feels even better when I get back to it. But when you mix it with real sugar and caffeine, it's even more addicting. That is the main issue. It's a highly addicting drink. Beer, for example, is not as addicting as that. And you can just drink 1 or 2 beers and you're not gonna go crazy. You can control yourself. Just when you're eating something salty or a barbecue or pizza, I don't know, just drinking 2 cans, 3 cans, 1 liter, 2 liter. The other day I made a half a kilo of over 1 pound of ground beef, nicely spiced, melted cheese on it. It was a amazing food, very very tasty, savory. And that day I think I drank 3 liters of Coke. 3 liters, alongside half a liter of whiskey. You just need that salty, savory dish, and this shit is like drug for your body. Tastes amazing. Hey, Goskets. I've been fasting the last 2 days. I haven't had any food in 2 days, or whiskey or Coke. I just had the first meal after 2 days. I had sardines, cheese, and chicken. I reset my alcoholism and carb cravings. And now I'm probably gonna be fine for 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks later, I'm gonna eat something really salty and savory. And that Coke is gonna taste 100 times better just because I haven't had it in 2 weeks. This with cocaine and Coke, you don't need cocaine and Coke. It's caffeine and sugar, that's super addicting. The flavor they have helps a lot. It makes it probably 10 times enhanced.
Oh
But cocaine
my
and Coke,
God.
I think that's a myth conspiracy.
What the hell?
They have a really good flavor. It's like one of the best flavors in the world. And it's enhanced with sugar and caffeine, which causes it to be highly addictive. You mean the plant that makes cocaine? But that has nothing to do with cocaine. What are drugs? Drugs are literally just 100 times, 1,000 times stronger than the usual thing. That's why it's so addicting, right? If they use a flavor from a plant to make something, doesn't mean it's cocaine. It's just they're using some other properties from it. It might be the same thing that causes addiction, but it's not cocaine. But the flavor is definitely a part of the a very addicting taste. The flavor. It's one of the best flavors in the world. But what makes it real addicting is the caffeine and sugar. That's why they started selling the 00 Coke. Have you guys seen 00 Coke? No sugar, no caffeine. But it still has that addicting flavor. So it might help some people not overconsume. It's turn 53. We might get a crisis in about 7 turns. Hopefully it's not vampires. That will be against the flavor of this campaign. Vlad has 35 settlements. 35 out of 71. If this campaign ends, we are switching to dwarves. Just for your information. We can switch a lot of territories to Vlad currently, and we can quite expand here together with him. There's still a lot of options to expand here, so we have to fight real threats. We are slowly transferring settlements to Vlad as well. Karak Ziflin is gonna get hit by the Camelers, so we auto transfer to Vlad.
We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
He's starting to get way more money.
Darkness.
He just needs to build those repression buildings, and he'll have a lot of money.
All hail, Colonel.
Okay, there's a Skaven army close to Ataloran, but we get an army in Ataloran. Okay, Durtu has beeline for Coron, because we let Luin be surrounded by the rats while we cleaning his capital. His game is life. We need to wipe out these guys before it causes trouble with high elves. Trouble with high elves will be guaranteed because we allied with Vlad, but we don't want it to happen in the early stages. At least not 30 turns. I got me what do you call that that room in your house where you store stuff because it's cold? We call it Speise or Smočnica in Croatian. Pantry, larder. I think it's a pantry, right? Pantry. Yeah. I got 6 Pepsis there and 1 Coke. 0 desired drink right now. After eating salty food. Just because I haven't had it in 2 days. Yesterday was tough without whiskey and Coke, but I survived. I guess it was a withdrawal phase. I like this army because it's a slow grinder with some hard damage that can happen. If you want to butcher something, you just send the birds. And we have lots of fun characters to use. They always focus Ariel. They see the birds coming, they're all leaving. Oh, look at those 3 catapults there. Grill Knights are patrolling now. This was Draika, 1 unit of Drads who destroyed the artillery there. It's a lot of shit here. We should not land.
He's just fury! Love and despair!
Please, Captain!
Love and despair.
For all, Lauren!
Just circle around here. Surprised there's no Pegasus in the city.
Dread Queen of Light!
Didn't I get spells and loot yet?
Highborn Captain ready!
Queen Ariel!
It's been definitely longer to break the door since the change. There's a Loden Seaguard there, huh?
Talon of Kurnos!
You guys believe that Dur doesn't have X damage against doors? I feel like that's an oversight.
I am light!
Oh, stop shooting. Stop shooting, you Wazzaks. Oh, wrong campaign.
Gaze upon me!
I knew it. She wants us to be simps.
Nature!
Dead!
Spreading starlight.
Why is it so hard to use the ability? Just being a missile on a character like Durtu is so poor. And his sword is one-time use. One more use. This guy's strong though. Hey, got Flock of Doom, huh? On the house.
Queen Ariel. God against dark.
Yeah, it's still being annoying now. Lost Grown.
Queen Ariel.
This is a quite a poor ability because it's very hard to use. You'll have to use it before you engage. And it's not even worth bothering in a lot of situations like that. Unless you really need it to cripple something. It's like one of those extra things it's okay to have if you might need it, but once you have an old army, it's a pretty weak ability. Ka-ching! Durtu is here to end Koron. Draika is destroying Sklanskryr. What was the second point do on this one? She gets Blight of Terrors and Resplendent Luminescence. She gets Regeneration on the ripe pickings. Might as well activate the Great Arc Conduit at this point. Wait a minute, for 4 skill points for that one. What does the upgrade one do? Is increased damage. I don't believe I'm gonna be casting this too, but I would like to cast a single Tempest to see it. It's kind of like a cool ability, which is, you know, completely situational. Urtu does not have supervisor. So we're currently fighting Clan Skryre, Kron, Battle Legion. Gelt and Belagar are gonna join war at some point as well. And Kizel as well. Although Kizel seems to be struggling against Clan Molder. There's a ruin here now. We gotta connect this one to we gotta connect this one to Blood. It does look like they're going for this settlement.
What?
Let's have one more of these guys available. We gotta take the settlement here, so they don't take it.
This enchant.
We don't want to send Draka there, waste more time. This army should just be killing. Gotta occupy because they're out to resolve. So what do we have here? She's, her stats could be way better if we go through her line here. A lot of decent stuff. We don't really need anything else here except magic reserves. This guy is 11,303 health. The influence effects still stack, of course. Everything stacks in these games, other than the buildings with the same name and they do the same thing. If you have regeneration, another thing giving regeneration doesn't work. But you have regeneration and you have hunger, they stack. Man, look at the balance power here, like it's some kind of Wazak here. Kamler, I guess he lost his original army. Interesting thing, those forest spirits are the most effective against the undead. Because undead have a really bad leadership. This formation doesn't look as horrible for the vampires.
The hunt begins!
crazy to have stuff like this against vampires.
Blade Captain!
Didn't move them properly. Oh, should have kept them in the back.
Bodies and giants.
Poor fail bats, no one you're beaten. It's Krelon. I'm still hitting that character at 6 defense.
Forest spirits coming!
Kinda really bad the issue with this.
Highborn Captain ready!
Man, Krell has 72 attack, damn. He's got a horse. Oh, he's on a horse. Lead him with bears. Guys, disengage, get out of the league. I did good here, but Killer was beating their ass. We at least activated Kemler here so he actually does something instead of just staying in the back doing nothing. Banner, have you seen they nerfed all the healing passives? They lowered them by 1 second again.
Strength of summer!
Kemler is actually keeping healing them faster here. We lost charge. You see how the Necromancer fucking works? The Necromancer works, but the AI doesn't know how to use it, and we just enabled him for him. They don't engage into proper range with their allied units to enable their Master of the Dead and other bonuses. But Necromancers are very powerful to support the undead units. The AI just doesn't, it's not coded to position like that. And now he left the crowd there, look at that, because there are bears here. This weapon, he has the Chaos Tomb Blade, and the Master of the Dead is really strong together.
Great Guard Commander!
Looks like the bears are struggling with numbers. Bears have a lot of health per entry, but still not that high compared to some other stuff. Trash is hard to kill them with the healing. It's like the healing makes them better than they are. The fellow bears. I would not be nearly as good without healing. Still hit some large units, no problem. I wish I showed the summoned units performance as well. Defeating Kemler adds the entire army spell resistance. This type of stuff is ideal for the Glade Captains. Their main role is to provide 10 defense to nearby allies. And now we can debuff the attack of the nearby enemies as well, so... minus 15 more attack needed. Black Barrel is almost immortal. Almost. What is at 70 right now?
On this enchant.
There's attack buff on.
Sivla Venium Arbis.
I was sending this one to have a chat with Karak here now.
You dare approach. Vaira Artim Lugna.
Well, I'll hit the Karak here and they're the weakest link here.
We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
All hail, Kernos. They will die.
Never.
Orders understood.
Orders
Of
understood.
the forest. Swiftly.
What is Luin moving?
Guardian of the deep wood.
He's in Borderloo.
This
He's a
is
pretty good
not
army.
the will of the
Pretty
League.
good army. Nothing to build here. This is Wolf's Anvil, 1 tier 3 spell singers for +1 force help return to Ataloran. That building is not well done for this faction. Monies. This will soon hit the next tier and we get more growth and more upkeep production. This guy ought to be on a central position, or at least on a position where the enemies can be attracted to the forest. But we ought to consider hitting Valskarlsson soon. It's like, what, gonna be 2 turns? We get +1 per turn there. Karak Bufdar, this one is as well. This one doesn't really matter. We could just hide this one on the border, invite their enemies to Ataloran and then smack them for the forest health. And some fertilizer for the trees. Or we could just move along some of these places for growth, but we are having actually excellent growth right now due to having Oak of Ages. So I think we're going to try to bait him in the forest. Bait him in the forest, we put it next to the most vulnerable spot and hide the army. Let them come. These regions are already very high threat, so they're not going to consider invading unless they have a really good army or 2 armies. But if they're gonna do it, they're gonna plan like 3 turns ahead for it. Because we're not gonna see them coming. So always best to see this side here and have an agent here so you don't get surprised.
Guardian of the Deep Wood.
This is the most vulnerable spot here. King's Glade can be attacked outside the forest. This is why I put extra garrison here. The rest of the forest is pretty safe. Because you can also have buffer on better on the other sides. Until you have the vaults, Outer Lord is not 100% safe from invasion. Ooh! Whoa! Whoa! Who that? You guys see that shit? That looked like a bug. They exist! Come on, the camera won that. Hex! What happened? The deceivers moved for the first time in, I don't know, 5 campaigns. They just appear out of thin air. This is a sick event. That's how you do events. This is how you do events. They're both really good. 8 attack on our faction is sick. 8 attack for the Wood Elves is sick. And they're both increase income. This one is extra income, while this one is income and battles. Recruitment stuff as well. We do need 6k missions, so Asurian is better right now. But overall I think Kane is better. That 8 attack for 4 turns on all armies, that's huge. But I'm gonna do that mission to get a substantial income. Deceivers moved and then disappeared. They hit Krugenheim. Yeah, we have a very strong military. Very strong military. Is it just cheap? This is Drake's army.
Setting traps.
Well, well, well. Look at these idiots. Moving like idiots. We are just out of range here. Shit. Hold on, hold on.
Kernus, guide my hand.
Searching out threat.
Force movement. You lose movement from future turns, but it's done. They managed to wound this one somehow.
Let the hunt begin.
Put a Dryad Spy for the future stuff. Clearly some scrap here. I wish they update the game with better ancillaries and traits. It's like a second look to everything. Draika army is really strong. We don't even have to increase quality. This Rouse to Red is one of the strongest abilities in the game, I would say. Like, you can use nuke once, but you can summon these 3 anywhere on the map and they don't dissipate. Nuke also requires resources. I would say this is even better than a nuke. You'll be reluctant to use the nuke because it costs resources. But it's anti-fun, you know how it works. But you can still just, you know, use it and like, fuck it. And then one battle you don't have it when you need it. But this one here you can use it all the time, but just only with Draika though. I guess because you can use the nuke with any army, nuke is still a little bit better. Only that I can use this one. But makes it on the strongest legend lord abilities.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Not a very good terrain for them here. They're very close to us. This is the shock army. Skaven are more reacting army. Yahoo! Oh, that's good coffee. One almost in the morning coffee. This is one of the only two armies of Clan Scryer remaining. So almost all but 20 will be vampire soon. I give it like 6 turns. Vampire and Wargrove of Woe. What do we even have here? Need a talisman and challenge item. What the fuck happened to a talisman? Aha, I gave it to Durtu. It's a much smaller target. Giant blade. Hey, this is a wrong character. What the hell? Striker. It's not a bad weapon for these branch raids. Another scroll of stone. Holy shit. Look at this. I got 3 scrolls of stone and 5 forbidden rods. You know, this is a bug. What bug? I don't think it's a bug. The Wood Elves have skill for magic item drop chance. Technology. I wouldn't say it's a bug yet.
Oh my god. Have
The
you seen
forest
that
is
shit?
whispering.
Holy shit. What?
Wood Elves was always finding a lot of items. Hey, Daga. Wood Elves have a technology and a skill to find more items, so they always were finding a lot of items. This should be a character killer. This costs what? -1. It's very nice if a unit is under pressure. Light has a 200 range. A Lord of Life has only just one bed spell. Chill Thorns.
Captain of the Glade Guard. Captain of the Glade Guard.
The forest is whispering,
Luen, where is Luen?
treading silently.
Luen has a very strong army and we're gonna have to probably kill it ourselves.
Protector of the forest. Silently. The deep wood stirs.
I gotta destroy Luen before it pisses off the High Elves too much. That stupid event is still exists here.
What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen?
High Elves have hostile intentions towards us, but it's not gonna be hostile until we push more damage on Kron, but it's slowly doing that. Otherwise, Wood Elves can easily work with the High Elves. Draka is a little bit different. She's on the evil side of things, but you can also work with High Elves if you wanted to, which is easy.
Waiting.
Since High Elves are just an overpowered AI faction, you know, if you always pick with their side, it just seems to be sealed. That's why it's bad for the High Elves to always be like this, because you can always just side with them, and if you can, and trivialize like a second half of the campaign, instead of possible complications. If this was Warhammer 2 High Elves, they all would have been attacked us and invaded us. Warhammer 3 AI is more passive. Easier to manipulate as well. Easier to manipulate AI when you have the means, it's fine, but passive AI is unacceptable. Especially if they have hostile intentions. Due to the fact they're not confederating either, it makes them even more less of a threat. This could have easily been all of a single Ulton faction already bullying neighbors. I don't think that should happen every time, but I think it should happen sometimes. That happening never, and that happening always, it's bad. Should be somewhere in the middle. When we are destroying civilization is the way we fill our bank as the Wood Elves. Then we live off the treasury until we destroy another big faction. At this point, we don't have enough military, but we could have easily had 2 more armies, for example, at this point. Which would put us to rank 1 easy. I'd rather have big dick treasury than more military, because you can see my big dick treasury watching the stream, but you can't see my extra military.
I talk up.
And a shit ton of military just click, 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 click. Gotta take something from the campaign, because it's all too easy. The more military you get, the more trivial more Lempar's is. And that's the issue with the balance. That is one of the main issues. Passive AI and the too much military for the player.
Talk up. Don't mess with me.
They could easily put supply lines to 6% and make the AI more unpredictable regarding full confed and full aggression. But not always, sometimes.
Yeah, right.
But face the alliance here and get some experience here. This army really needs experience. We don't even have the light bloom here. We have light bloom here. Why not? This army lacks experience with characters. Characters on the rank 15 are not very reliable. So this is not a Karak battlefield. Let's attack from this side. Our army is super imbalanced. I just gotten this army for the memes. We have an office that buffs the 3 men, and fuck me if I'm ever gonna make an army with that office if it's not all 3 men.
The Great Hunt! To arms!
Ants are marching to war. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to this army. I taken Oak upgrade because we're gonna tank a lot of projectiles with this army always.
Lead, Captain!
There's no life bloom on the leader, but there's a life bloom on the other guy. Army like this needs too lot of life, guys. Why all 3 men in this army? This guy's the officer grants all 3 men 8 defense and 15% up to production. So there's no unit caps, which means the only unit in this army is 3 men, just because of the office. Mark this day in the book. God damn it, man. And this is why ogres suck in sieges, and they're not really fun to play in sieges. You think this many trees would just walk over this barricade? I think we have to lower the audio for effects just a tiny bit. It's way too loud when you zoom in. They drop orders because they're constantly rushing through the barricade. So you have to give constant attacks here, and there's no other way. The dwarves are rushing through the barricade and then disrupting our attacks on the barricade. In other words, instead of them shooting, they're suiciding here. But what can they do? This army is just too much for them. This is absolute nightmare for dwarves. Miss resistance, healings, large single entities. Not just miss resistance, these things have crazy armor, physical resistance, miss resistance. Yeah, we need like 10 plus giant slayers. And even then we just cause most damage. These things have 74 defense. It's a perfect army to abuse Lord of Life. Hey there, fool. You wanna hear the best part, boys? The veteran battle skills for the trees grants more missile resistance. They were rushing constantly through the gate, so we couldn't destroy the barricade to spread our damage. You have to give order to 2 guys to be the most effective here. I can't believe these massive trees don't have X damage against buildings. They're just pushing each other, they're not doing much damage. Gotta select 2 of them each side. Yeah.
Draw still!
Now we can spread damage around. I want to keep them together because it looks better, but it's the worst way to use them. They can't be in an area like this. Not really. It should be like an area like this at least. But this looks better like this, even if it's not effective. We have a attack AoE buff times 2. They stack. We can have Brass Cleaver for 3 attacks. If you don't upgrade that ability, it stacks with the other one, so you have 5 and 8, and then you get Brass Cleaver for another 8. And then we have 10 defense from the Glade Captain. And we can get another 10% damage and another 5 attacks, so 4 melee attack buffs. What is it, the last Mother of the Ends? No, this is the Ataloran Unleashed. Well, warriors are like one of the absolute worst units to fight a demon. No damage. Thunderers, Trollhammer torpedoes, Giant Slayers would be ideal to fight them in combination. Preferably all 3 targeting 1 tree at a time. We went with the the oak aspect, which is pretty good on 3-men, especially if you spam 3-men. It's a little better on the Raz and 3-kin, so they get additional missile resistance armor. On 3-kin it's not the same. In 3 and Drads it gives them charge defense instead.
Lady of Lauren!
Wasn't sure to start a stream this late, but some of you guys like night streams. I woke up a couple hours ago. I've kept experience, huh? This is a 14k raise, might as well. I haven't taken any damage. Drat Spy should go on the heroes that we don't want to get wounded, because they target heroes up to rank 30 easily. One moment, boys. One less region, but top manager. Okay. Current goal is 70 regions. Vlad has 36. Crisis might roll in the next 6 to 26 turns. Above the 3-man, more armor and physical resistance, and then we go for another life bloom. Once a long victory, all the rituals, 8 rituals. It's a long one unless you focus it.
Defender of Athel Lauren.
I had not been prioritizing forests, just Athel Lauren. Priority was Vlad and Athel Lauren this campaign.
All hail Kernos. Treading silently.
We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome. I approve.
Taking some damage recently. And it's okay if we can fight the infantry. Close stone is fine too, especially in an army that is mostly large units.
Harvest what?
We care about Dragon Helm.
Elmshans Grastiad.
How many additional forest spirits? We have 2.
Maira. Arbonis Elmshant. Maira Actium Rugna.
The one this is being targeted. Stala is under control. We just need to connect Vlad. Take Castle Carcassonne, we can start transferring Stalia to him.
Defender of Atholoran. Yes.
Black Barrel. I have a Garrison Lord not moved.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Kids Nature. Looks like Clan Mulder here. Clan Mulder has been winning Kislev area this time. Kislev has been struggling quite a bit there. We don't see them right now. It does look like Clan Mulder. We gotta hit Kemler here before he causes a bigger mess here. Vlad recently lost the battle here, unfortunately.
I, Vlad von Karstein.
So, Stygian Friso. That's like the same name there now. I don't know how to even read this shit. Defeat the Changeling, man? Come on, man. We can't find Changeling. He just appears and disappears. See a Pepelov. Them fuckers with this shit. Can't even distort him properly. You seen him appear and disappear last turn. We gotta stop taking money from Vlad for a bit. Let's see how much he piles in 3 turns.
Arbonis. Ashgar. Arbonis Elmchant.
Black Barrel has anti-large, extra anti-large on the Wild Spirits, which are the Drazed units of Draika. Isn't me or the loading times have been slightly longer since the new update into battles? Well, it feels like this. They did feel they did fix the consistencies with the towers and the walls. It was not even in the patch notes. So there's another big fix. It's like most of the walled settlements, you just had the upgrade towers with walls or without walls. Next thing, they need to really fix proper towers, the arrow slits, with the cannons and stuff like this, and not cannons out of cannon bolts out of arrow slits. When we have armies that have not 3 kin or 3 men at all, these are more aggressive armies, like beastman mode.
Blade Captain!
Yeah, Canada. We kill the air with Greyhawks. Greyhawks have amazing charge. We have healing so we can go on the wall. The Graveguard is decent against Dryads. Since they remove magic attacks, less so, but still have anti-infantry. A little bit edge up the charge. Still pretty good. Give them armor. Let's provide some defense buffs here.
Strength of summer! Blade Captain!
Greyhawks will annihilate Vampire counts here. Especially have like 3 or 4 of them. I've never really used just 1 or 2.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Hey Tamir, thanks. Tamir, you've been here like forever, man. Keep coming. Look at that Graveguard disappearing with a charge. That Graveguard can actually get killed faster than the zombies with this unit. Because the zombies have more health. And this guy's deal AP. Well, I appreciate the mirror. Send in the bears. That's from above. We go down here and it looks like it's safe. Drads have aspect of the Willow, but they still pretty good damage with all the upgrades, even with aspect of the Willow. Especially against infantry. Yeah, here's nature, and to me, you guys are gonna feel like here forever. Usually on Twitch, people come and go, or just go to lurking. Not happy with the change with the streamer or with the games. They get jaded. So hard to get people here to stay over 5 years.
The hunt begins!
We have healing, they don't, we win. Yeah, Light says I lost a legendary campaign today because the game bugged and I could not start the fight. Well, that happens. That happens. You can just bitch about it or just go play next campaign. And this is pretty much the core of remaining Cameron military, but you can still recruit more on the other places. I had to hit here instead of other things because Vlad lost battles here. The Empire and the Piles should be pretty good base for Vlad. We'll see if it gets beyond that, what he does. I'm curious. The hardest campaign in Warhammer 3 are the ones that put you to sleep the most. So it's player preference more than anything. But if you want to have a hard campaign coming from somebody with a high experience, and you don't seem, I'm not sure how much you have. I think you don't have much. Try Imrik. Try Imrik. Knights of Calder. If you want to have a challenging campaign.
Harmonious enchant. Grasgiard.
Even if the vampires were really menacing and powerful, they still would have no chance against us because everybody's dead. Because that's how the vampires get advantage with raise dead if they're losing. But they might lose battles, but they'll not lose the war because they're raised dead, right? And if the AI was doing it right, it would be impossible to defeat them with a faction that doesn't have raised dead. But faction have the raised dead, we just a little better vampires. We have more powerful magic, we have more powerful melee, we have more powerful characters. Just a different flavor stuff.
Enchant.
If you use Call the Woods on one character and Howl of the Forest on another character, they stack. So one character provides 5 attack bonus, another character provides 8 attack bonus. On top of this, there is a attack and damage buff as well. You can have Brass Clear, have 4 different passive attack buffs. And if you're playing melee with elves, it's pretty important. And then you put the Glade Captain Endor Lord with the Loic buff for 10 defense, and you have some of the best defense attack in the game. That's hilarious, this, because Wood Elves have always been one of the strongest melee factions. In the early days, because they're battle skills and a lot of life. But later on, their units also got way better as well, and they added even stronger units. And the magic got even more powerful. Okay, this building not upgrading until we upgrade the rest. This building don't upgrade because it doesn't do anything. Wild Rangers is a bad unit in this campaign, Dryads are better. They really ought to give coastal settlements one more building slot for Wood Elves. It looks so bad like this. Instead of having an advantage of being at port, you get a disadvantage. This is okay because we can recruit them in more slots here, but we don't recruit this, we can recruit them in a specific spot. It doesn't do anything anymore. No rank for branch raids. This is an 8-turn buff, huh? It's a nice one to have when recruiting your army.
There can be no vanity.
This is a perfect branch rate. What gives them additional ranks here? Aha, the branches of Gur. Jur. I prefer this straight on the ancient Reman. We got another army just because they have crazy economy. There's no reason not to get it. Eight lords now. We're gonna get rid of those two for them instead of our mentors. Okay. Put a Glade Captain from the arm for the movement and the buff. Branch raid for replenishment and magic. Malevolent branch raid is so good. Glade Captain as well. Blood just needs to build repression buildings and he'll be golden. Do any rituals yet? Yeah, we did a ritual in Griffin Wood, so we get immune to Empiric Attrition. I didn't really bother with the rest of the forest. It is rituals important if you want to get further buffs and if you want to get a long victory. Changeling is on the move. That makes him very annoying. Because we don't see him. So unless you control those territories, we cannot destroy him. That seems to be like a massive oversight. Why do we not see who controls this? Clan's Cries down 2 regions. Blood is at 37. Just a short break before we start this turn, boys. Be right back. Good back, boys. Scryer is beaten, just to take the last settlements here. Rank 2 and Vlad is rank 16. Lost 2 armies against Kemmler. And these deceivers are being very annoying.
Chaos.
Maybe they are active because the player is around. They were just AFKing until we got to war with them.
One scheme is all I need to unravel your...
There seems to be really a broken faction for the AI. I gotta be the worst thing out of the game.
I, Vlad von Karstein, welcome thee.
Okay. Be paying attention how much money he has in the next few turns.
Defender of the domain.
A resource here we can build because there are all ports here.
Guardian of the Deepwood,
Kernus, guide my hand.
going forth. They shall be open.
Once Scar is beaten, just take their lands now.
Orion protects. No rest.
I'll try to clear Coron the next 3-4 turns.
I hate...
There's a small army somewhere. More health for Ataloran.
Maria Querdil.
All hail Kurnos. I go.
Guardian of the Deep Wood.
So this is looks to be their last army.
Not Sky's will.
Loon has a pretty good one. Still nothing happened on this side and we're recruiting a new army. Let's go directly for Karak here and here.
I am revenging.
Let's get a war with Skrag and Eagles of Corn. Those guys are still active. We are rank 1 right now. Set this one around for now. The new army being recruited in the forest. There's an army waiting for us here, Let's replenish here. Might as well get a little bit more income help from this place as well. This is a rank 14. Two slots here. 10% income from all buildings faction wide and as a resource. Not much of Bertonia left here. It does look like it's gonna make the High Elves go very aggressive because we are destroying Kuron. They decided to like Kuron.
No.
Can I destroy this Norska army or this army here?
We have much to do.
Scaling decided to attack here.
Whichever woeful.
I think they attacked the Blood.
I will not.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
This guy had what?
The forests
3 settlements.
never.
Not since the coming of Morga has Athelloren been so tainted.
It's true. It's true. This looks like gonna start a war with Clan Molder as well. It's gonna be fighting in the Empire forever. There's a deceiver something around and we can't even see them.
You're a pretender.
Seems to be like a higher threat to the area. Looking like a pretty good Norska army. Look at that Pyrrhic victory though. Let's see if they can do something damage to the riots. Output is always good as well. We are immediately next to settlement to replenish. We have to move one turn before we get to the next area anyways. Means we have just 2 turns of replenishment. No need to fight stuff like this. Then the march stands, which weaken them, but they have several good units against our army. Arm is very high damage.
Talon of Karnos! Hand of the forest!
They're activating a couple minutes at a time. Any units here?
Blade Captain! Strength of summer!
I wonder, they have a much weaker army. Why did they march towards our settlement? Literally cripples them for the entire fight in balance of power. It doesn't work in an actual fight, but in balance of power it works. As you can see, they don't care any penalties here. On balance of power is a different story. We're just a better melee faction. Auto resolve would have been 2 turns replenishment, manual battles is 1 turn replenishment. Before the fight. Oh, it's the same shit, really. I'm not gonna be fighting probably for the next 2 turns. Those femurs completely unscathed, ignored as well. They kill the Lord and get extra battle loot. Survive with nothing with him.
Arbonis enchant. Meira actin.
Fuck! Didn't see there was 3 here. Well, who needs replenishment? Why the fuck is there still attrition here? I guess Wood Elves don't have any minus corruption. They I forgot about that aspect. Then like dwarves minus 30 minutes the moment they arrive. Attrition more dangerous than the AI. The game.
Guardian of the deep wood. Death comes for them. I will not.
This guy's rank 16. Only have to kill characters. Nothing real to build. See how much money Blood has next turn. There's a lot of factions could declare war at this point. High Elves, Belagar, Gelt, Karzakarak, Ungrim, Kislev, Clan Molder. Taking massive damage there. Oh, nice. Corruption just got removed. Before the planche hit. Hey, Rubio. So Deceiver is currently here. Really a broken faction, that one. It's like one of the worst design faction I ever seen in Total War.
My song grows louder.
This the new Lynch faction. You can't see him, he doesn't capture settlements, and you can destroy him. That faction should have been designed like Attila in Attila. You defeat him 3 times, he's destroyed. But, you know, the CA is completely clueless these days. That's how you design that faction. Let him do his shit, but if a player or a AI changeling gets defeated 3 times, they're gone. You got 3 lives. All the stupid shit I did in Warhammer 3, that Deceiver seems to be the worst.
Mage of the Fey Folk.
A timely arrival.
Rank 2. We lost some rehabilitating for some reason. Why did we lose rehabilitating? You guys see that we lost rehabilitating? That looks like a bug as well. Ooh my god, I clicked the wrong bench last turn. My bad, the old benches look the same to me. Thought that was a Kemmler's bench, you fucking hell.
Defender of Athel Loren. The forest is whispering.
If you do hero actions against the faction you have no negation pact with you, it's treachery. It's not a really big treachery, but it's still treachery. It'll recover us in a few turns though.
I will slay them.
I thought that was Kemmler's bench, man. This could be quite an insane buff for 10 turns. Oh my god, I thought it froze. Silly casualties here. This is like no casualties in the battle. We still deal with Kemmler here. We're gonna ignore Changeling for the most part. This Empire is way too big for a single army to do anything. He's not threatening our capital.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I didn't see this guy.
Do you take me for a wazak?
So I'm sending an army to his capital, and what he does, he's like leaving to attack an outpost. There's one settlement left. How much money does Vlad have right now?
Karstein, welcome thee.
14,000. No, let him keep that money. I'll give him the settlement.
It is done.
Let's see if he builds more without me depleting his treasure every time he trades settlements. He cannot afford all these settlements in this short time.
Begone.
I might ignore it because there's no garrison in right now.
Defender of the Dome.
This can
Ruin
never
has a
come
pretty
to
good
pass.
army there.
The forest is whispering. Death comes for them. All hail Kurnos.
So we have Castle Baston, Mucilon, Borderloo, Lioness. They still have several settlements. This entire area here. Vlad is at 38 settlements, needs 70. Crisis in might happen in 4 turns. 4 to 24 turns. I'll just put big garrison here since a war zone. There's a pretty good army here, and we do get some experience with Dota now. Altarian is sailing, I guess he won the settlement. Yeah, this is a pretty good army. We couldn't kill the damsel in time. curious what happened with Lewin here. Lewin is actually pretty crazy here. What a prediction. I'll send all the birds on Lewin after we kill the Pegasus. All the flyers on Pegasus first and then on Lewin. Very powerful magic. They might do some damage, but that's about it, I think. The formation dense here. We'll see if they land on door too. Fucking hell, Eagle, really? Auto mounts, for fuck's sake.
Queen Ariel! Queen Ariel!
We don't want to go wide here, we don't care.
Blade Captain!
From Abyss. Sigla.
Could have used Tempest here, huh?
Light the darkness! Vengeance of nature! Cooled by
How can win on the dirt with a maniac?
Queen Ariel!
Doro still has a lot of health for Lewin to clear that.
Now we hunt!
Quell Isha!
They're gonna keep charging Riken, but Riken have charge demons against this. The Eagles are clearing them this kind of problem. He's outnumbered, his attacks gets cancelled, too many attackers. And Riken are really times 10 sturdy. They will cancel. Guys, might get actually mortality here. Oh, he dead. I really like the focus Ariel. This Air Force is just so crazy good. Target, butcher anything while the trees can't die, and you have characters that are godlike. Our characters didn't even shine this fight. The managed to kill 2 Trikin, 3 Trikin, damn. Hex. Somebody put 249,000 order, damn. I guess I can always misclick the other things that happened before in the past. We got the Luden's attention immediately and we gangbanged him with Eagles and Durtu. I mean, the only units that can bother us here are the Pegasus and the Luden. That's a massive battle there. That's pretty much it for Corona. They just lost their main army.
You dishonor me.
Prince Eltha. The Fang Sword hunt.
I am a lord of Bretonia.
Fuck off, high elves. I'm gonna take a settlement instead of instead. Got allowed Durtu another single character skill already. Got a monster. No need veterans right now. His legendary skills are poop. Not really a priority. Let's get the spells. How many do we need? One. This grants the entire army 10 physical resistance when she casts a spell. This is healing now. First.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Let's see who the hell is here. What kind of army they have.
Yes. The forest is whispering. Stalking.
They got tier 4 city here with stables. I can still get the decent army there.
What you ask is impossible.
Protector of the forest.
Sigma forbids this.
Belegar is having rebels there.
Defender of
I want to harass Krag to minimize the odds of getting bought in the east.
Moving.
On it.
He does have one decent army there, look at that. It's been targeted by both Gelt and Belegar. Then replenishment is 4 corruption. There's a technology hero with the high elves and cheaper construction. Income from hunting buildings plus 10%.
We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
Blood is at 14,000 for a building here. Let's see, let's for example this one, 13,000. What about, let's say Aldorf. This is his treasury now. He wants to attack Gelt. Cameron Krongon, Gelt makes sense.
One with the forest.
There's no regiments not available. We did use them as emergency against Skaven. Kemmler is at 54 and 8 settlements. So 8 settlements from Kemler and
Champion of the lady.
6 from Coron, 1 from Clan Skryre, and we can transfer half our settlements as well. This is close. With Geld, should be 70. The Seavers is some kind of stands there to ignore Talvheim zone of control, because I don't think they can go through it otherwise, unless they have a sec option. Oh, Blood won this time. Raise there. Click, 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 click. Blood won again. I think he lost his OG army to a quality army from these guys. Tarion is focusing Belacor, it's nice. No peace. We need fertilizer. What they why did they not attack that place? they completely ignore it because there's no garrison. Oh my god. Karak could have captured Karak Norn, but no, there's no garrison there. We don't attack, boys. It's broken core, really, what it is.
I see the winds.
We have 26 settlements. Vlad is at 38. How much money does he have now?
Welcome. Sit by my side, and let us discuss mutually
So he's
beneficial
definitely getting
matters.
monies. We'll give him 1 free settlement per turn and see how much treasure increases.
I, Vlad von Karstein, welcome thee. If you insist.
1 free per turn, and once it's reached a certain treasure, we'll see how much you can sell it for. We have a good money right now. But we can keep selling settlements every turn, but I think he builds less if he keeps buying settlements. This is the OG army. There was a different army up there. Dorto should grind this one first. We have better movement than them because of Glade Captain. What is this? Plague? Oh, it's a Warlock Engineer.
Ever watchful. If the forest wills it.
We don't want to harass them with piece of high elves faster.
Going forth.
My lady will not allow it.
I seem they have extra good units here, and Luna will be back, so at least one more big battle against Bretonia. This army has to go on patrol in the Empire. Although, we can also hit Kemler capital here.
Darkness comes.
Or Draika here, Draika will go 1 turn faster. Might not have movement there. Yeah, clear Coron faster. We'll have 1 more army patrolling the Empire at some point.
Duty. Elf ones defend.
They do have
burden of
enemies,
the
but they don't like
Shadowlands.
what we did to Coron.
Alariel, give the word.
Prince of Elfwan.
This will hold for a bit. Our rebel trading stores should be fine.
I am the blood of Gilles.
This is the end of their settlements. Gonna have the suicide nearby.
New masters, welcome.
This looks like enough movement next turn. So defense and attack here. Character killer. Chaos undivided corruption +1 local province. This is green, not even red. My first mentor, glad captain. I guess at this point it doesn't matter anymore what we pick. We have about 15 settlements to transfer to Blood, 15. But we want to get some money out of it. We're just paying attention how much money he's gonna increase without taking any of his money for like 5-6 turns.
Vlad von Karstein.
I think best to give him a couple turns to build some buildings. If he builds at the economy building every settlement, he'll have more than enough money. I didn't see them using any of our allied units.
Almost not impossible.
Let's change the hero.
I am ready. The Mother Goddess guides me.
He's not even that big when you look at him. So what's going on with our armor? We lose 20 armor with him in the region. That's a little bit problematic.
Too foolhardy.
Must have some kind of skill for it.
Wood Elf Spellweaver.
I will take your face.
There's a cockatrice in the army and a burning chair of Zinj with one of these. It has a lot of flyers.
One with the forest.
The armor penalty, I'm not so sure.
I observe. Forest Shaper.
For a 6 charge there, 6 charge. Some of them are demons. This faction seems broken in every way. Broken for the AI, broken for the player. Just taking the piss with this faction. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, but we have a stronger army. We just don't have armor. That lack of armor might be too much. Prediction is up. I'm expecting a victory here. I was hoping for auto resolve so we don't have to go around. I have better experience and better stats. If he has a... For some reason he has a Manfred thingy. If there's a Manfred on a dragon... If If that's a month and a dragon, that might be really bad if it's a hunger. I fought this guy once in multiplayer and he was Scarbrand. But it was still a Zinj faction, so nothing special. For some reason, we have a penalty to armor here. Big one. Three minutes for reinforcements? What the hell?
The dark trees blow. The forest song.
Got pretty good experience in these units.
I follow the song.
Hope they make his AI, if you wound him 2 or 3 times, he's defeated. His AI right now makes no sense.
Wildwood Rangers! We understand. We are tireless!
Metal Wizard, huh?
Dauntless Asray! Faster!
Life must prosper.
Bows of Athel-Loren! Warriors of Ariel! At speed!
I'm gonna use some Deepwood Scouts to shoot first.
Spell Weaver ready.
Our Lord is nothing special, but the army at least looks solid against them.
Ready and
They just have an element of
Deepwood archers!
the mystery element right now. That's a rank 19 Lord. Good night.
Missiles ready.
So they're not responding to harassment.
Death to all.
What is this formation? This is the CA rush for donuts and coffee formation.
Aim. Fire.
Military parade and go eat on a coffee break.
Deepwood archers.
People scouts are pretty good for harassment.
Our aim is true. Dauntless Azrael.
Focus though. They have a barrier.
By Kernos. With haste. Athel Lauren. Hold fire. Our bows are yours.
Ready to weave. Spell Weaver ready.
The demon there.
Spell Weaver ready.
Magic attacks, murder drives, they're in charge.
Bows of Athel Lauren.
Don't stand there, what the hell?
Yes. Armed and ready. Aye. Aim. Fire. Wildwood
Our
Rangers.
infantry is not doing so well here.
Spell
The extra
Weaver
additional
ready.
minus negative armor does seem to be doing this work. Maybe we should this in position now.
A song of ascendancy.
And that thing is just send like really clear those wolves there. It's a fresh army, so it's a little bit struggles with leadership.
Spell Weaver ready.
Azrael attack.
Following fate's call. Path of the Wood Mage.
Their infantry just doing way better than ours. Cocktail is looks like it's gonna be a problem.
Spell Weaver ready. I hear the forest.
I mean, it's all over the place, but looking good for us right now.
I am needed there.
They repelled our flanking units way too easily, because I guess they're still fresh. This one doesn't even have the skills for it.
Fire.
Spell Weaver ready.
There's a necromancer on. Another AI necromancer. Lazy CA. Just assign necromancer behavior to most of these lords.
Missiles ready.
Lazy fucks what they are. The 30 euro DLCs.
End them.
Weaver ready!
This is the most broken faction in the game. Very quick trip. The initial content was good because we rely on physical resistance. I didn't have an experience like theirs. Jump blade. Wonder if he'll be back. Now that we are at war with him.
Mercy comes at
It's the first time we've seen him active. Oh my god, what is this trait, man? What is this trash? Post battle chance of stealing magic item plus 10%. Hero action chance plus 5% local region. Lazy fucks. What the fuck is this shit? Defeating the fucking changeling should show you where the cults are. Plus another bonus. Fucking hell, man. Like, do they have any brain cells working?
the mother goddess guide.
For the king and queen in the woods.
I need to kill this one before it gets immortality.
Azray Spellweaver.
Victory woven once more.
Raise dead, 1, changeling 0.
My minions are...
It's elements, no military.
I am Vlad.
No LM mission, so what's the points here?
I, Vlad von Karstein.
64. All this getting cozy with the Vlad makes you play Vlad. Penron, where's the Vlad campaign? Started right now, I'm gonna end my stream, go watch. This one is nice, especially with dealing with large entities.
Reconcile.
What in the fuck is this? Rank 36, no less.
I'll take everything you own. Nothing you can do about.
God damn!
Useful.
Maybe they patch grease giving more more potential.
I'll take everything you own. Nothing you can do about it.
And he's like, oh shit. Literally, everybody's giving us shit in diplomacy because we are feeding Vlad. Makes no sense. Why would any... It's like everybody hates Vlad in this world. Not because he's Vlad, but because he's allied with the player. So it gives you an arbitrary difficulty here to build up difficulty over time. It will not happen in 5 turns or 20 turns because the AI is shit passive, but it might happen in 30 turns. If we did this shit in Warhammer 2, they'd literally be at war with the entire world. This looks like a nice grinder to save for laters. Okay, boys, this is gonna be it for now. Just a short, nice stream here. Next time we might play some dwarves, but we got Wood Elves and Dwarves. Wood Elves and Dwarves into Calafrance, and if the green light is on the Grimhammer, Exodal there as well. That's the program with Red Dead Redemption 2 until like the middle of December, when we're gonna pause everything and do back and forth sell stream. Which I have a couple of interesting goals this time. One of them being Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.